What is up, guys? Good morning from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. As you guys can see, we're at a shipper right now. So they just loaded my trailer, guys. This is my reload from yesterday. So I dropped off a load at Miller Coors Light, like the beer company. I dropped off a load of beer bottles yesterday, and I had to go 30 miles away from the receiver, and I stopped there for the night. I gained only 6 hours last night, so I have about roughly 7 hours on my 70-hour clock right now. So I am taking this load all the way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where I'm at right now, and I am taking it all the way to Shelby, Iowa. And I have to make this delivery tomorrow morning, so I don't necessarily have to make it today. So it looks like we're carrying a type of towel fabric. It says Blue Shop towels work like cloth. Be sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys, for more truck videos like this. So let's get it, guys. So you guys already know where my straps are, so I will go ahead and grab 2 straps. I have those yellow ones. Alright, I'll go ahead and take this entire bag to the back of the trailer. Also, I need my lock. I'll just leave that like that for now. Alright, guys, while I'm at it, I might as well check the paperwork to see how much this load weighs. Alright, so it's only 16,000 pounds. I had to pull out from the dock and back up all the way from there to here. So yeah, the load felt very light when I backed up. I already knew it was gonna be a light load, but the way they loaded the trailer, it's a lot of fabrics, you know. It's like towels, so it's not like super heavy. It's not like I'm carrying liquid today. So I wanted to put some type of load securement on this load, guys, but I quickly realized that was not gonna happen because the boxes are super soft, and if this load shifted an inch or two, it'll damage the boxes, which will count as damaged goods. So a small change of plans. So I tried to put these straps right here on the load, but what ended up happening is this right here, guys. It's like it's gonna break the box for sure once I start driving, guys. So what I'll go ahead and do, leave this load like this. It's not gonna shift. I don't think I need any strap here, guys. So I know a load bar would work perfectly on this, but again, if the boxes move even slightly, the load bar can potentially damage the boxes. But if I leave it like this, the load can move maybe a few inches, but it's not gonna go anywhere too far, you know. It's gonna stay right in here. So I'll go ahead and leave this thing just like this, put away these straps, and we'll take it from there, guys. So stay tuned. I don't think I was in that truck's way, man. I think he like turned around right there. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. Alrighty, guys. That looks good right there. That's a day cab Volvo. I like the day cab Volvo because they're way smaller than the other day cabs, especially Freightliner, Peterbilts, Kenworths. Or maybe not. Maybe they're bigger, but it's just like optical illusion. Maybe they look smaller. I don't know. I heard Volvo truck is like, it's like driving an SUV. I heard they're smaller, even the cab is smaller, which I wouldn't want, but I heard they have better control too. I don't know, like not control, handling, I should say. I heard Volvo trucks have better handling than a lot of other trucks, or I should say they have really good handling for what it is. I think Volvo is a European brand. I don't know. I think. This is what I'm looking for, guys. Now, that's a really nice Freightliner truck right there. I like that truck, man. That's a really, really cool looking truck. I don't think I'm in his way, but look at that, guys. Hey, it looks really nice, man. If I had to buy a truck, I would maybe buy a truck like that. Except for I would buy a Kenworth or maybe a Freightliner like that. I do not mind owning a Freightliner like that. That's a really beautiful truck, man. Look at that thing. The black and the Nardo gray. Whoo-wee. Look at the wheels on that thing. I don't know, guys. Let me know down in the comments if that's a really good truck, because I don't know, a Freightliner. That looks like a Freightliner, no? It's bug season, guys. I have to top this thing off every now and then, man, because I'll be using a lot of windshield washer fluid, guys. A lot of it. Man, I was at the Lincoln, Nebraska terminal. I should have grabbed some windshield washer fluid, guys. I should have, because I am down more than half a bottle. I should have filled this entire thing up and asked for a refill. Guys, you guys want to know what's the most annoying thing about the bug season? Is whenever there's a bug that was hit and it got juiced out on the windshield, guys, and you turn your windshield wiper on, it just smears the entire thing, man. It don't take it off. So it's like you got to go to a truck stop and get your windshield cleaned out with one of those windshield cleaner, you know, at the pump, at the fuel pump. Yeah, I already did a pre-trip this morning, guys, so I'm not worried about this too much. Coolant looks good from here. Now that's a box truck at the stop sign. That's where we usually stop, guys, where that truck is. That white box truck. That's where we stop and check in. We'd park there and check in on the left. All right. Let's go ahead, put that in there. One last thing before we start heading out of here is submitting our paperwork, guys. Alrighty, guys, so I am fully loaded right now. The good thing is it's not a super heavy load, because I don't feel like driving with a heavy load today. So this fits perfectly. It's only 16,000 pounds. Driving with a light load is a bad thing in a way. So yeah, but with that being said, we're only going to Shelby, Iowa, guys. The route, I literally came from Shelby, Iowa 2 days ago. I stopped there for the night at a Love's. So with that being said, guys, I will go ahead and submit my paperwork and I will catch you guys later. Good morning. So as you guys can see, I'm in a trailer lot right now. Look at this place, man. We're at a receiver called Menards, and look at this facility, guys. Huge facility. I had to check it all the way down there where that red truck is. I don't know if you guys can see that truck, but that's where I checked in. And once I checked in, they told me to drop it in row 1. So this is pretty much where I have to drop this trailer. They don't have an empty in this row. I just saw a empty trailer. I think it's in the other row, but they have a few more rows. I think they have up to row 4 that I can check for an empty trailer. They said they have 3 empty trailers, but I don't have a load on me right now, so I really don't know where I'm going next. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get this trailer dropped off, and we're gonna look for an empty trailer. Well, I will probably end the video before I go ahead and look for an empty trailer, but once I drop this off here, I have to go and look for an empty trailer, so that way I can go ahead and pick up my next load. Alrighty guys, you guys already know the drill. I have to check the tires. So receiving checked the lock already. They told me to take the lock out from the trailer. So they took the seal out all the way down there and they closed the doors. And I already took my lock. I already took my load lock out from the trailer. So yeah, this trailer has some really good tires, guys. I really don't mind if this load was a live unload today, because I have a lot of time on my 14-hour clock to do a live unload, but I don't have a lot of drive time. I probably have about 4 hours because I've been working all week last week, guys. And I think I'll gain about 6 hours after midnight tonight, so that will leave me at around 10 hours to drive tomorrow. Today is currently Friday, so it's almost the weekend. And also my dispatch haven't sent me any messages as yet in regards to any load or preload, so I really don't know, guys. So I just unhooked from this trailer, so what I'll go ahead and do now is close out the workflow. Well, first I have to get an empty trailer, so I will go ahead now and get an empty trailer and then close out the workflow. And with that being said, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. Super light load, 16,000 pounds of paper towel of some sort, 16,000 pounds of hand towels delivered, guys, all the way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Shelby, Iowa. And look at it, guys. This is what Iowa looks like, guys. Look at this. You're like in the middle of nowhere, man. It's not in the city, you know. It's not like in the cities or some other states like on the East Coast. It's the Midwest, guys. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. All this land right here. We're in a commercial zone. That being said, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you enjoy my other videos, definitely leave a like on my video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for more trucking videos like this. And with that being said, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. Thanks for watching and peace out.